we think when you grow up in a place where it's always raining, it's always dark outside, and for me it was like the forest and the bogs and the rivers, and just growing up in North Clare, it's just like cliffs of Moher. I mean, you won't get anything more majestic than that. Standing in that, it's just, if that doesn't affect you, there's something wrong with you, in fairness. The bog stuff is dark, but there is kind of it's beautiful, it's harsh, it's black and white, it's the soundtrack to North Clare, more or less. I try my best to do that. I mean, the Burren is amazing, but it's such a grim place as well. What's it Cornwell said, there's not any ground to bury a person, no tree to hang a person, no water to drown a person, so that kind of sums up, and it kind of sums up the bogs music as well, I suppose, to a certain extent. So I have another project called Drugzilla, which is pure extreme horrible negativity, and then I think Bogs, even though it's dark, it's more positive in some ways. Not sound like a hippie or anything, but it's just it feels like home, it feels Irish, and it feels what I grew up in, so it's very personal. Bands are White House, Anlacra, Napalm Dead, stuff like that, just pure off the fucking walls kind of stuff. I don't know, you just get lost in, when the more negative and more angry it is, the more positive it is in other ways. It doesn't make sense, but it's kind of true, like uplifting, downlifting kind of stuff. And I'm fortunate enough to be friends with a lot of the people that I like music I'm into, and they're all like myself. They're just sound people you can have a pint with and have the crack, but they just produce some amazing music. Like Maurice and Other Tongues, You Don't Get Darker, that kind of stuff, and he's done the artwork for the first album, he mastered the second album, he did vocals on the second album, and he's just a general hero. And the first Bogs gig was in Netherlands supporting his project Adderleyden, and it was just like really cool to meet someone like that, like just not myself but in a different way, pure negativity when on stage, but afterwards it was alright, let's chill out, have a beer, it's all good. It's a therapy, isn't it? It's just, it's a pure therapy. Like, it's an outlet. Like, life is frustrating, everything's like this, but you play music, you get on with it, and then it's just like, yeah, I feel alright after that. Or you just meet people through it as well. It's just the way life is, I suppose. But it's cool. I actually hate playing live, because there's the setup, anything can go wrong, and usually does, and we can usually pull it together because we're very improvised, but I don't particularly like it, but that's the first few songs. Then with the music we play, I kind of get into a trance. It's kind of weird, but we've had gigs where people are collapsing on front. We've had it a few times where people just fall down. Just might be the drink, or it might be just the vibrations, because we do use very heavy bass, sub basses and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I've had it many times where people are just like, we transcended watching your music, we were hallucinating, we weren't even pacing, or we weren't even drugs, we're just seeing shit that wasn't there, and that's the whole point. It's bringing it to a different level. But it's a whole sense thing, because we have the incense, we have the sub basses and the music, and then we have the imagery. So I think a combination of that together just kind of makes people trip out a bit. Yeah, I mean, I've been writing music since I've been 15 or something on like Music 200 and shitty PC kind of software to where I am now, and I've always been doing bits and pieces. But yeah, it's mad just having your first CD in your hand and looking at it, or releasing a vinyl with Dark Ages with Roman from Drooked and Hate Forest, who were my favourite bands, and becoming mates with him over that, and it's just like doing a vinyl together. And my parents actually have it up in their B&B, like the vinyl, and it's like, yeah, I think I've achieved something there.